Hey everybody, it's day 3. It's day 3. I can't believe it. I can't believe we're on day 3 already. I think doing this Halloween Everyday series is literally going to make October fly, which is a little bit worrying because I want to savour it. Oh, it's okay, Toni. It's okay. We're going to have fun along the way. So, let me move me mat over a smidge because I feel a little bit out of sync and my OCD likes me line kind of going down the middle, so I'm cool now. Right, so today we're not going to make a flippy floppy folio and we're not going to make a tag pocket. We're going to make some other kind of ephemera. So what I've got is I've got a slide die and I've got another different kind of slide die, and I've got if I can get it out, another different kind of slide die. So guess what we're making? Can you guess? Can you guess what it is yet? We're making some slides. We're not just making slides, we're making spooky, grungy, creepy negatives. And I know so far my stuff hasn't been that creepy. Like I said yesterday, if you'd have seen last year's Halloween project, it was grim, but it was so cool. I loved it. But yeah, it was proper grunge and blood coming out the walls, and it was really creepy. But I had loads of fun making it. It was awesome. It was such a cool project. So this time, it's not, I wouldn't say it's going to be disgustingly grungy, but we're going to grunge up these slides good and proper. So, to start off with, I brought some black cardstock. Of course I did. So, we're going to do them in black. I might do a couple in white and grunge them up. In fact, I'm going to. See, we're winging it again, people. We're winging it again. Right, so this isn't very thick white cardstock, which might be perfect, actually. No, I'm not. I want to go quite thick because otherwise, when I come to grunge it up, it's not going to be able to take all the stain. So I'm going to go and cut numerous amount of slides, different sizes, because that, you know, it's perfect ephemera, isn't it? If you're making a journal, you know, oh yeah, I'll just stick that on there, have a couple of ephemera bits sticking out the side, and you know. So yeah, we're gonna be making some slides. I'm gonna go and cut them. I'm gonna cut some out of black and out of white, and then I will be back. That took a while. But it's cool because I nearly had the Leaning Tower of Pisa because I've got all my pastes. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 9 stacked just in front of me. One of 8 and one of 9. All my pastes and my crackle paste, my texture paste and all stuff like that, all Tim Holtz, they're all stacked up. That feels quite thick. I thought there was 2. They're all stacked up, and every time I run through my Sizzix, they were going brr, 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 brr. So I thought I was going to have carnage here, but phew, I didn't. Right, so I have cut lots and lots of slides. I've got black, cream and white. I've got this one, but I think this is just like a bog standard Amazon one, to be honest. But I wanted Tim Holtz, but I can't find it. It's in my ever expanding craft room. So yeah, I don't know where it is. And I also I found these 2 as well. These 2 dies, which I thought would be pretty cool, as negatives. So I kept them out. And I'm pretty sure they're from Elizabeth Craft Designs. I can't remember which kit, I'm afraid. So yeah, so we've got the little ones here, And we've got the big ones. I don't know if I'm going to use the big ones. I love the big ones. And there is more space on the big ones for decoration. But we have lots of different ones. So I've cut a load. I'm not saying I'm going to use them all. Because you know me. We'll get like 2 done and I'll be like, oh my God, this video's 3 hours long. So, I do like these though. These are like proper slides, aren't they? They're like... Except, who makes a slide and doesn't put that in the middle so it coincides with the other side? I have to put them both around that way, which is going to affect my chi, because that's the back of the die. And it's flat. But I'll just have to deal. Ugh! Which makes me think these aren't going to... I mean, why? They should be identical. Or am I having a magnet moment? Yeah, so you know, that is so cool. That is a proper cool little slide. I should have done 2 white. Am I going to have to cut some more? But it's okay, because if I do cut some more, I can get my little sidekick out, because they're only dinky ones. So, I've kept all the insides. Always, I mean, I'm sure you do. But I always keep the insides, because these are perfect to make, like, labels out of. So, I've got this. This is a little tub. Well, it's not. It's, I think it's a Tim Holtz vignette, to be honest. But because I don't make vignettes, I use them as trays. So I'm going to put those in there, because this is all the little fragments and bits that I'm not using in a project. And I'm just chucking them in here in case I want to use them in another project. So I'm going to keep those dies out just in case. And yeah, let's get grunging. Oh, first off, the photos that I'm going to be using as negatives are Art House Whimsy, Criminal Type, because I printed them out on acetate, and they're crying out to be a negative. You know, like in the olden days when they're before they go into prison. Let me take your photo. Stand against the wall. And then these could be like found years later, like negatives. I have a lot of them. But I don't mind. I think that's it. Right, that's it. So we'll get those out as well, because I love them. I mean, just look how cool they are. And they're perfect. Well, they are, aren't they? They're basically, because I've printed them on acetate, they are basically negatives. So I'm just wondering how they're going to... Oh, just a little bit of a trim, but they're going to fit. Yes! And just a little bit of a trim with this one as well. But I think, yeah, they're too small. Oh, so that's solved those. And I think they're going to be too small. Look at that. They're exactly the same width. Look, they sit right in. But I'm wondering if I could get away with it. They are just a little bit... Look at that, look. They're like... Apart from that little bit at the top, they're exactly the same as the whole. No, I don't think that will work. Right, so we'll put these away. And we'll put them in there for another project. But let's have a look at these ones, because I'm wondering... Now, could I do a sideways slide? Because there's no rules. There's no rules to this. And nobody said that a slide has to be that way. Plus, if I do it sideways, I've just had a wonderful idea. Right, so it's a little bit too small. Am I tempted to print some out a little bit bigger? I am. But do you know what? It doesn't matter, because do you know what we can do? Because these ones haven't got a back on them. We can stick it to the back. Like that. And put a bit of, put a bit of transparency. Maybe. These, definitely. And did I check these? I'm hoping it's not going to be the same problem. Nah, yeah, I did check these. Just a little bit of trimming. Perfect. Right, so let's grunge these up. Let's put these back here. And I'm going to find me mat. Because I think there's little elves that come out in this craft room of a night time. And I think they take my stuff. Oh my goodness, I just found it. And I found my tea bags. These were the tea bags that I was on about. So they're literally, look, ta-da, they do that. And then all you do is you take out the string, which comes out really easily, and keep that. And then you've got a perfect tea bag. And if you don't want to dye them and just keep them this colour, they pull apart really easily. Ta-da! So those are the tea bags. They're not huge. These were the tea bag filters? I don't think they were. Oh, well, in that case, I've still lost the tea bag filters. So I'll let you know when I find them. But I did find Tim Holtz's slide die. And something's telling me that because this is a bit of a... Yeah, look. It's wider. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Perfect. So, I'm still going to use some of these because why not? I've cut them. But I'm going to cut some of Tim's as well. So, yeah, I'm off again, but I will be back. See you soon. Ta-da! I'm not going to lie. I mean, I could, because you'd never know. But I just had a magnet moment. I actually think it was worse than a magnet moment. I was running my die through my sidekick. And I must have done it about, well, 7 times too many than I should have. Before I realised why it wasn't cutting the paper. Because the die was the wrong way round. What's wrong with me? I don't know. I don't know. But there you go. There you go. I can't believe it. So, yeah, be prepared for a lot of weird moments, I think, in these October videos. I think there's going to be a few. I was like, why aren't you cutting? I thought I'm going to give up in a minute. But I didn't. Persevered and realised I had the die the wrong way around. So, we have the dies now. And we're going to get grunging. So, I'm going to do one of the black ones. And I'm going to use Lost Shadow. That wasn't supposed to sound spooky. That was supposed to be like dun dun dun. If you know what I mean. Right, so I've added some water and I've just got a bit of... Oh, I already love this. Oh, look at that. Look at that. So I've got quite a bit on here, so I'm just going to do... a few in the black. Where's the other one? There it is. Lovely. Ah! Right, I'm going to do another one of these. Perfect. And then I'm going to give them a dry. Spooky, spooky, spooky. I love them. And I'm hoping now I've put on the Lost Shadow that you'll be able to see a bit of stamping in the background. Bum, 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 bum. Right, so let's test my theory. Where's my VersaFine, Claire? What way up? This way up. I need a bit of paper. Look at that. I love it when a plan comes together. Right. Let's try another one. You can see it, but there's a notch, so you can't. But you know it's there. I'm going to put it at the bottom here as well. Look. I love it already, and I've not even done yet. Right, so I'm going to do... Oh, I've got a brand new vintage photo. Who knew? Not me. I'm just going to do... some splats. And just a little... That was a bit too much. But I don't mind if the ink from the stamping bleeds. Look at that. It's so cool. Oh, do I want the back out? Do I? Because you're not going to see the full effect. Which means I'm going to have to get my die. So I don't know if you've seen, I did do some negatives about 3 years ago. And because obviously you've just got the hole in one side, haven't you? So, but you've got this gap round here. So if you turn your die over and just fit it like that, it will cut the hole. You probably already know that, but I just thought I'd tell you again. Right, I don't trust myself, so I'm going to use a smidgen of washi tape to keep it in the right place. Like that. I've done more die cutting. So we now have, ta-da! We now have them where they're proper. Fold it properly, Tone. There we go. Just make sure, I mean, it's not vital, but that they're lined up. It doesn't really matter. And this is on thinner paper. This one hasn't had the holes pushed out. Right, so I've folded them all now, and now we're gonna get to grunging, because I don't even know how far into the video we are, and all we've done is just cut. That's as far as we've got. Right, so do you know what? I'm gonna use my spray, because there is definitely, I can get the lid off, there is definitely something wrong with my oxide ink pad in Vintage Photo. I don't know if the air has got to it or something. What way round are we doing you? Are the folds on that way? So let's lay those on there. Oh, I wonder, I think I just did this, didn't I? But I didn't have enough. So I'm going to put some more on. Like that. And we've got one more. So there should be enough here. If we just put a little bit more water on, and then we can just soak it all up and have some that looks well grungy because it's got me mucky fingerprints in. I don't even know why. Look, I don't even know why my fingerprints are mucky. I've not done anything. Right, so I'm going to dry these and then I'll be back. Right, so they're all dry and they look grungy. Right, so what I'm going to do now is, because I don't really want to do anything else to them until the photos are in them. I mean, look at that one, look. Oh, it's delicious. But what I do want to do first off is put the brads in. Right, so how am I going to do this? Because there's holes on both sides. But I don't want to be using 8 brads. But I don't want it to be on the other side either. Oh, dilemmas, dilemmas. Where's my little... There they are. I mean, I could use 8, but that's just a little bit excessive, isn't it? I mean, it's not like I haven't got enough. And I don't think... they're all Tim Holtz. Some of them are cheapos. But anyway, before we decide and sort out that little dilemma, do you know what I could use? I've got some like 3-dimensional paint in black. I could put one side and then just go over the little dot on the other side. That's what I could do. That's what I'm going to do. Right, so I'm going to put... I'm not, because first off, let's get our little prisoner. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my big scissors for this, because for some reason when I use my big scissors I can do a straighter line. Right, so I'm going to take the same off. I'm not too bothered about the bottom. I might take a little bit off the bottom, but just a smidgen. Right, and then I'm going to go round but because this is very it's very small. I've got an old brush here and I'm just gonna brush the glue on, and then it won't smear. Right, what side do I want the front? It doesn't matter really, because look, slide her across just a smidge. Ah, what is it with me and my fingerprints? That'll do. Right, so now I'm going to do the same and I'm going to close it up. I mean, you're not doing though, are you? You're going to put the brads in first before you close it up. Right, so, and this is one of those projects that honestly it takes more to prep than it does to make. They're so quick once you've made them. Push that down on the table. Check that it's, yep. And then fold to the side. Or you could do just trim off the end. They trim off quite easily. Just a little bit more, just like that. And then push it down. And one more. I mean, you could get the really teeny ones. Perfect. Right, now we're going to glue. I think my glue's running out. Well, I'm just going to use the brush again because I don't want it seeping through like that bit there. Perfect. And then close it up. Oh, we've got an eyelet, a brad sticking out. There we go. Oh, we got one there as well. And I folded it wrong. But there we have. And it's got glue on it, but I don't mind because it's supposed to be grungy. A negative. But now let me just pick that glue off. Not that I need to, but I am. So I'm going to get, I've got some crypt paste. And now it's all together. It's a bit more solid. I do wish those little dots were a little bit further in. Right, so I'm just gonna, I want to give the paper like a rust effect. So I'm just doing a really thin in fact it might be easier if I do it with my finger. See, just like that, just a small effect. We have gone bright, haven't we? There we go. Is that better? I'm just starting at each brad and then just pushing it into the paper and getting it stuck under my nail. And then around the top as well. Might even put some on the brad. And then I want some going, which I might be better off getting my spatula because I want some coming a little bit on the photo. That's it. I don't want too much down the bottom here because I'm going to put some ephemera. And there, look at that. But do you know what I'm going to do on the back? See what I mean? Look, that brad sticks right out over the top. I wish it was a little bit further in. I'm going to do some on the back and I'm going to cover those holes. There we go. And then I'm going to prop this up somewhere and let it dry. So I reckon I've got one of, I could rest it on that because that will go over the negative where there isn't any. Perfect. So I'll just leave that there. The stuff off my hands because it's all gritty. And then I'm going to do the rest. I'm going to do the rest off camera. And then I'll be back. Right. So I have put all the negatives in and I found some little mini ones, but they're white, but it's fine because we're going to change the colour with alcohol inks. And look at the size. Look how much I got. Oh, there we go. There we go. It was probably sitting upside down. I was going to say, I thought my crackle paste is well packed. Scoop all that out. I feel like Betty Crocker. I feel like Betty Crocker today anyway, to be honest. I have been a busy bee this morning. So I have made banana bread, and I have also got cooking on the stovetop beef stew and dumplings. Yum, yum, yum. I can't wait for my tea. So I'm just running it over the holes like that. And this is, did I tell you, this is crackle paste. It's the opaque one, which, like I said, is fine with me because I'm going to get my alcohol inks out. I'm only doing it really thin. And then what I might do is, I don't know if it's too old and it doesn't work anymore, if that makes sense. But I've got the translucent crackle paint, which I want to use on the actual negative itself. So just like that. And then just going up the side. Let's put a bit. The twins are barking because my youngest is home from school. They're saying hello. Perfect. And I did one little one as well. And I'm just going to go just a little bit down the side. There we go. Ah, Toni, that one's already got bits on. Right, so what one have we got missing? We haven't. 2, 4, 6, 7. Right, so they've all got crackle paste on. I'll grit paste. And I actually, do you know what? I'm gonna put a little bit, because this is quite a small picture, so there's lots of space where we can make it look like the negative's cracked. That's it. And then this one, look at him. I don't know what Santa Claus was doing that's so naughty. Cool. And we've got this one as well. Let's just put a big, and then just spread it up, and then spread it like that. I don't care if it's missing places. But I do like all the different kinds of textures. This is another one. No, I haven't. Have I used the same bird? No, I haven't. This one I'm going to go right over. And then a little bit in this corner. And I'm even going to put some on here as well. There we go. Right, so I'm going to let them dry naturally to get the best results, and then we'll come back and we'll get a bit of alcohol ink and distress. We're going to proper grunge these up. I can't wait. So I'm going to let those dry naturally while I go and have a bit of banana bread. And then I will be back. It's that cold out here. It took ages for this to dry. But let me get... I don't know. I don't think you're going to be able to see it on a... Can you see the little bits of crackle? Look at that one. Oh, right. So now we're going to distress. Let me find, I'm going to, black soot. I'm going to use actual distress instead of oxide, because we all know my, oh, these ink pads, it's like playing a game of Jenga with these. Honestly. Right, so I've got a brand new clean sponge. Let's take that off. We'll leave that there because we might need it for some alcohol inking. I've got a brand new sponge on there. I've got a brand new domed sponge on here. It's just all clean. Right, now let's distress the edges. Yum, yum. So just going round. And then it's not going to show up. Oh, it does a little bit. It gives it kind of a dirty look. So we'll carry on with that. I love, look at that one. Look at the crackle on that. Lovely. And I love the lost shadow effect on the black. Right, so that's that. And now we're going to go a bit of black soot. Just quickly going round. Ah, it's cracking. Right, don't ping it like I just did. Be gentle when you're distressing, because obviously because it's on acetate, it's easy to crack. Right, there we go. There's a little bit of distress on there. And now I've got caramel. And then I'm just going to put a bit on one of these felts, and I'm just going to dab it over the grip paste. Doesn't matter if it goes on some of the cardboard. Not my hands. And then again, I want to go over these. See, look at that, look. And I'll go over. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that bit of grunge. And then over that one as well. And I might even, I'm going to dab a bit on the acetate. I'm going to let that dry and then go over it again. I'm just gonna oh, look at that. Oh, just dab it over. Perfect. Oh. The grungier, the better. What one am I missing? What one haven't I done? I haven't done this one. Or have I done this one? I don't know. We'll do it again. Right, so now that is dry, I'm going to go over those again. I tell you what I could do as well, because I have, let's just put that there. I can't remember, is this the, that's the glitter. I don't want the glitter. Oh, we've got hickory smoke. Right. Let's do that. Let's get another piece of card. I'm just going to fold it in half. And then, where's my dauber? Where's my dauber? Where did I put it? Oh, it's here. It's here. Right, so I'm going to and then I'm just going to sprinkle some hickory smoke, and then I'm going to, let's put this away because I don't want to melt the whole jar. Where's it gone? There it is. Right, sorry about the noise. And I'm being careful because of the acetate, so I'm just kind of I should have really done all this before, but here we go. There we go. And then I'm just gonna dunk that in again. And then look at that. Oh, look at that on the end there. Oh, I love it. And it kind of has made the acetate shrink a little bit, and I'm not mad about it. I should get my little fingers, my little hands that I've got, hand tongs. Look at that. And it has bowed a little bit. Look, can you see that? It's bowed a little bit, and I don't care. That is so cool. It's so cool. It's so cool. Right, so we're going to do it on where's, oh, there it is. We're going to do it all around here. And then I'm just holding it over. And dipping it in. Look at that. Oh, it's just so cool. It's so cool. Right, now I'm going to do this. Because I'm not even bothered about it going over the crackle. Oh, look what I've done to me new mat. Oh, I should have known. Mind you, I'm debating on whether to get the new, I don't think that's done properly, the new Tim Holtz white one, because he said that it doesn't reflect like the black one does. And because obviously I've got a skylight up here, look at that. Look at that for grunge. Where's the... Look at that. Oh, oh, I'm going to have to put a big book underneath this. Oh, that's better. It's not got so hot. Right, so I'm going to do the others off of camera. And I'm pretty sure I've got some black embossing powder somewhere. But I do like how that's kind of, I mean, look at that. Look at the grunge on that. Oh, they're just so cool. They're just so cool. Can you imagine what they'd look like in a journal? They'd look so cool. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got some black embossing powder somewhere. But I do like how transparent the glaze is. But we've got little bits of ephemera to put on these yet as well. So, something tells me this video might be late. I don't think I'm going to get it up for 7 o'clock. Right, I'm going to do these little bits off camera and then I'll be back. Right, so I have embossed those. And can I just say, right, embossing glaze over crackle. It's a must. Try it. Oh, I'll show you in a minute. I'm just adding a little bit of the ink, of the caramel ink over the top. Oh, let's, oh, look at that. Oh. Perfect. Right, let's let, oh, you wait till you see the grunge. It's too much. It's too much. Right, and I don't want that white bit there. That's better. That's better. Right. Are you ready? Are you ready? Look at that. Oh. And then, look at this one. Oh, look at her. She's so grungy. Ah, look. They're so cool. And this one. Oh, look at the glaze over the crackle. I hope it's picking it up. And then this one is just, look at the rust down there and the grunge. And look at the photo. Oh, this one has been through the ringer. And then we've got, look at him. Oh, look at the crackle glaze. Oh, it's just, and then look at that. Oh, look at it. Oh. Right, now, I'm not going to use the Tim Holtz ephemera. Oh, I am going to use Tim Holtz ephemera, but I'm not going to use the Halloween because I think it's, we need, Tim, if you watch, which I doubt you do, but if you do, we need some Halloween snippets. Like curator snippets, but Halloween snippets. We definitely need some Halloween snippets. Everybody manifest that for next year. Halloween snippets. That's what we need. Right. Now, I'm going to... Is this... Yeah, that's my alcohol ink sponge. So let's put that there. And I need to be careful because I'm getting a new sanding disc. And these are brutal in the beginning. Right, so I'm just... You've seen me do this so many times. But I'm just gonna... Get me tweezers. I'm going to lift it up and just put it a little bit over the photo. And then, if you remember, bear with me, where's my tray of goodies? So, the lusciousness, if that's a word. If it's not, it is now. We've got the calico. We've got the calico. And because this is the perfect width, I'm also going to grab some tea-dyed mummy cloth. I kind of wanted... I don't think now's the time for roses. He used to give me roses. I wish he could again. Bit of prisoner cell block H there. So I'm going to put... I'm going to cut it in half. because I want that. And then let's glue this. And I know, Tone, you're putting that over all that lovely grunge. And you're lifting up another bit of ephemera. Yes, yes I am. Because I want that a little bit further over. And then we'll put this back there. And I reckon, sorry for leaning over, where are... Right, so I've got my collage strips here. I've got my Halloween collage strips. Toni, come on. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Right, let's see if there's anything that we can... Watching and waiting. I think these might be a little bit too big. But I'm just seeing if there's something I can cut. I reckon that. No, I think that might be cool. I'm just going to take a little smidgen off the bottom and the top, and then distress it. And then where's my dobber? Let's give it a little. We've got a mess again. And then with my tweezers, I'm just pulling out a little bit of the mummy cloth. And then we've got it's so cool. I don't think I could use that and just take off the 5. I don't think there's going to be anything else in these because they're too big, but I love them. I do love them. So then let's, because this could be a prison number, or his prison number, should I say. Let's proper dent that bit, and then we can make it look like that bit has been ripped off. And then just put that there, on that one. Love it. And then let's grab a slither of this. Oh, look at that, where it's just frayed. Oh, and it pulls. Look, it pulls and you get holes. Yes, yes, please. Right, so let's stick that along the bottom there. Just like that. Oh, lush. I wonder if there's anything in the sticker book. There is, look, there's numbers. There's numbers. There's numbers. So we're going to put, it's really teeny, but, where's it gone? We're going to put this just there. Lovely. Perfect. And then I wonder, no, so let's have a little butcher's in here. I kind of want, that'll do. I kind of want a long one. Where's me? So let's put maybe a little bit of a bigger one like this. I'll tell you what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to my beef stew and dumplings. Even, do you know what makes me laugh, right? Is at the beginning of this video, there's me sitting there going, this is the kind of video that the prep takes longer. And I wasn't wrong. I wasn't wrong. The prep does take longer, but the results are worth it. So worth it. And what way up does that go? This way up. So let's put this just there. And there's another one. And this one, I think I'm just going to put a teeny snippet on. And then just put down there. And what have we got? 3 more. So let's I don't want too much of it. Dig your nails in, get it ripped. Lovely. Right, that's gonna have to be pushed down because of the glaze and stuff. What else have we got here? It's got ever so dark all of a sudden. Yes. Now let's just, because it's a bit teeny. So we'll just do a little bit. And I'm wondering, it will. Look at that. Let's scoot that bit of glue off. Oh, it fits up there perfect. Look at that. Oh, I'm so excited. I love this project. I want me numbers. I wonder where me strips of numbers are. Let me have a look. Right, I can't find my number strips, but I have found my little snippets. So I'm hoping there's gonna be... Oh, we don't want special delivery, do we? Hardly special deliveries, are they? I'll be like, yeah, didn't order that. Take it back. Don't think he wants a bingo ticket either. That might do. And that. That's a cool one. And that can go at the top of another one. I don't care what that says, that can go on it. Merchandise. Right, I'm pulling some little bits and pieces. Look at all this lusciousness. Do you know what? That could work if I cut it up. I don't know why I just picked up my scissors then. That's a bit too big. Oh, this has got collage tiles in as well. In fact, a lot of that, I think those two tubs are the same. How have I got two the same? But I'm thinking, if we cut, no one need know it's a bingo card or a calculator, whatever it is. They might just think it's their prison number, like that. And then that can be used as a little bit of ephemera as well. I like that idea. Let's rough this up. And then distress it. And then I think I'm gonna put this one behind it. So let's put this one. Oh my goodness. How many of you were sat there going, Tone, your glue, love. Your glue's dribbling out. You didn't say it loud enough. I could not hear you. Oh. Look at that one. It's these little things that give me such joy. These little things. And then, oh, sorry if I made you wobble. And then when it comes to, I'm going to use some of this. When it comes to putting it on your journal, oh, look at that. I wonder, it might be a little bit too thin to rip this way. Oh, no, it's done it. But it's done it, but it's a bit big. Let's take that chunk off there And then I'm just gonna rip the ends. Do you know what? I'm gonna do both. I know. Toni, you rebel. Right, so let's put a bit of mummy cloth on, and then we'll put a little bit of, and then we're going to put that over the middle. Come on, hold down. I don't know if you can hear that little tip tapping. The boys have got zoomies. In the garden. Something tells me that's not going to stick. Right. That should stick. And let's hang that off. I'm going to hang it off the bottom. Where's my sander? Give it a bit of a crush, and then not on the bottom tone because you said you can hang it off the bottom. Stick that down there, and then I think we'll put this one going across there, and then I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get a lot of this because it's so teeny. But I want that along the top. I don't even care that it's a poloscope, whatever it is. Polaroscope, I don't know. But we'll pretend it says prisoner. Oh, that's what we'll pretend. Look at that. Right, last one. Oh, she's so grungy. She's so grungy. What else? Should we put another? Nope, that doesn't go. So let's just pull it apart a bit. I think I'm going to fold this over, so let's put quite a bit of glue, and then I'm going to kind of twist like that. Hopefully that will stay there. And then let's do this one. And this one. So kind of, that's it. I just want it. And then I'm going to try and cut the top like that. And then one of these, I'm wondering if it will be too big. I might have to cut a number off. So let's cut that one off the end. And this can be her prison number. And just put that. Across the top. And there we go. Oh my goodness. Let's put all these back. Right, I'm going to tidy up and then I'll be back.